first seed of the bracket. Definitely one of the strong contenders to win the tournament, and Blanc, definitely a runner who's been around for a while, and she's been doing stuff. So it's definitely gonna be a pretty interesting match, and we are just getting started. So
yeah, here we go.
Yep, here we go. So just as my commentary page starts to work again. It was kind of not working beforehand. Let's read the hints. So, Thorn Ferry to Humrock, Mother and Child to Kali Deimos, Outset to Godin. Forward locations are Crescent Moon, Southern Ferry, Bomb Island, and Northern Ferry. Ghost Ship Charts on Windfall, Ganner's Tower is dead. Poor Prince Skull, the Wall is dead. Pompion Vera has hook shots. Forest Haven Tree Branch has power bracelets. Todji, I want to say the first one, guarded by Armor's Knights, is dead. Outset Fairy's dead, and there's a shard on Goth. So very interesting hints. Not necessarily anything groundbreaking, but that doesn't, not groundbreaking hints doesn't mean this won't be an interesting seed, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just...
Yeah.
Yeah, so very much just waiting for runners to... Now the page is jumping around for me, so they peeked both runners peeked the thing on top of the headstone. I couldn't quite see what it was.
It looked like delivery bag to me. I could be wrong.
Hard to tell. Delivery bag, you're right, yes. Now, what Blanc is doing, I have absolutely no idea. What Momo is doing here is she is going to Angular, which I guess this makes sense. So,
yeah. Quick little Angular rush. Both runners opted to agree to rush this at the start. Nothing else. Just straight to Angular.
Yeah. Interesting how Blanc is going from Headstone to Angular, so... Interesting if Blanc loses or gains a time because of that. So I want to say what Momo's doing here is faster, although I could be wrong. And honestly, for peeking, it might look like I am wrong a little bit.
Yeah, it does a little look.
They are very close, actually. They're both peeking at very similar time. Okay, I don't know. They're basically similar. So they're different approaches, but neither runner really gaining or losing too much time because of that.
Yeah. And then making our way to Mother and Child. Mother and Child was hinted path to Kelly Demos. We are going to see Super Swims on both sides soon. If anybody is photosensitive, we will let you know when to look away.
Yeah, Momo getting the storage spot there quite quickly. I know that personally, I think that storage spot is kind of a bit finicky. So,
yeah,
she got it quite nicely. Blanc struggling a little bit here with it. But gets it quite nicely there. Yeah.
And then with this Super Swim, we will see runners take this over to Western Ferry. You can look on Momo's side. No bright screen, nothing weird going on.
Yeah, and I'll see another very clean Super Swim from Momo's end.
Mm-hmm. Very, very clean.
And yeah, Blanc just following suit. Okay, so Blanc looks like is kind of swimming to a different island here.
Yeah. Oh, we got Sword right away in Western.
Sword in Western, yes. That is a very good find for Momo. Not necessarily anything that'll help her right now, but it is a pretty good find. Blanc's starting to lose a little bit of air here. But she does have some speed.
And then we did get Stored Leaf on the Mother and Child.
Yeah, that is a Stored Leaf, so that is definitely one of the better items you want to find from the Kali Deimos path hints.
Mm-hmm. Say hello to the homies at the Salvage Corps. For a piece of heart.
Just a piece of heart. Nothing special.
The Eastern Swim. Indeed. Oh, those are... I don't think those are the right path ends. Magic at Eastern.
Interesting.
There we
Also,
go.
Also, where did Blanc get power bracelets? Oh, she didn't. I don't know. She just marked it on a tracker for some reason. I don't know. That has a very interesting magic. I think magic location right there.
Yeah, and having both the leaf and magic early
Yeah, yeah. That's
opens
gonna that is gonna put her in a quite good position. Yeah. But yeah. In the meantime, we see Momo going to outer. I know Momo is particularly a fan of doing definitely Windfall early, especially to do like the season 4 Windfall.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting to see if she like kind of sticks to that, or she might do some more stuff on Windfall, like catching kids and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of see what she does.
Yeah.
Blanche is kind of just doing more sailing. So yeah, that's what she's doing.
Over. Blanc's gonna head over to Paw Prints. Again, say hello to the homies.
Mm-hmm.
And get that piece of heart.
Yeah. In a way, Blanche's play here kind of makes sense here. You know, she's got Leaf, so she can do the two other checks locked behind.
Yeah.
You know, what's it called? Bracelets or bombs. So yeah, and then she can always peek the scale of the wall. Or actually, that'd be pointless because I'm pretty sure that's into dead. So ignore me. Yeah.
Also, Momo did pick up the first of 5 Tingle statues. Don't know if ankles required yet in this seed. Yeah, magic was from Eastern Fairy. Welcome, Quasi.
Yeah, well, that's spiky there. Now Blanche's kind of just deciding what to do here. Also, Momo's in. What's in the pot? It's a yellow.
Hey, hey.
Okay, spiky on both ends on Blanche's side here. She just missed it there.
Lil low.
Missing there's always kind of unfortunate because again, especially with single magic, because then you run out of magic, and then what do you do there? It's just you're just running low magic at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not enough magic to retry, as Alex pointed out in the chat. So it's likely that she'll go to the chest here and then save up. And on Momo's side, she finds a shield, which is not a bad find, definitely.
Nah, Mila having shield. Windfall having a little bit of juice. And then we see Moblin's letter on Blanc's side.
Alex pointing out that there's some magic in the grass. I actually wasn't sure if there was magic in the grass in Pauperant, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Bomb bag.
Oh boy, a bomb bag. To put all our non-existent bombs in. To put all the bombs in that we don't have yet.
No, Mr.
Hey,
Man.
Momo, you want to do some auctioning?
Ooh. Oh shit.
Okay, so according to Alex, literally everything drops in Pauperant grass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Zeno. My arm broke. So I gotta reposition the mic. Hopefully this is good. Hopefully nothing weird.
Yeah. Alright, so second try here for Blanc.
There we go.
Time. That's done. For Rose Pearl. Blanc definitely appears to be on a bit of a streak here, finding items here left and right. On Momo's end, everything's a little bit dry. However, I imagine she'll find some stuff very shortly. I think that I do think that Blanc's doing a lot of stuff out of logic. So
yeah.
And for the moment, Momo's been staying in logic for quite a while. So
Yeah.
There's definitely that to consider.
Free the homie Tangle gives us another. We got 2 hearts so far in the seed. And then he'll finally give us another. There's our ghost ship charts. That was hinted earlier. Skill the wall was hinted dead. It was a piece of heart. No need to check. Oh,
Ghost ship on, just to answer the question in chat, Ghost ship on night 1 is at Crescent Moon. Then it's at Diamond Step, then it's at Bomb Island, then it's at Spectacle, I believe. And then after that, I don't know off by heart. The game just kind of tells me, and yeah.
we just go from there. Blanc going to be checking Greatfish Isle a little early. And then we did have Spiky inside here on the maze chest from the jail. To grab another statue that is 2 out of 5. Funny, 2 statues at Windfall.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, Blanc not peeking this chest. She just decided to go for it, just straight up assuming it was something, but it wasn't, unfortunately, so... she went all that way to not get it, but, you know, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
She's then gonna go to Islet of Steel here.
More out of
But yeah, no, I think... I do think that like these routing styles definitely kind of illustrates the difference in these two runners. You know, like Momo, I'd say, you know, like looking at like Momo as a runner, definitely I'd say that like she's definitely a router, like without a doubt.
Yeah, oh,
like
for sure.
like watching her play, it's like her routing is honestly like, I'd say it's like top level or pretty close to it. And honestly, here we've already seen her do a bunch of like very conventional strats. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Meanwhile, you look to the left on Blanc's screen, and you kind of see the exact opposite, where nothing Blanc has done has been kind of on meta, pretty much. It's all just been, like, some weird, wacky strats here.
Playing a little chaotic may or may not help. I mean, we'll find out later on.
Yeah?
Nothing
I mean, there are...
highlight.
Blanc is definitely not the only player to have a chaotic playstyle. I do know many players, especially in top 24, who have pretty of a chaotic playstyle and have done well with it. So, you know, and honestly, when you have two players like this, it's definitely interesting. Okay, so also we see Momo here doing Ghost Ship with basically nothing. So this is going to be kind of hell. Oh, she's at 1 heart. That's not amazing. Momo, please don't die. That would be bad. Dying is bad for you, believe it or not. Okay, you know, there are heart. This is not Skyward Sword. There are heart drops in this game. But yeah, no, it's, you know, Momo's getting through Ghost Ship. Meanwhile, Blanc is at Forest Haven.
Checking that Furor's mail. And then another piece of heart.
Yeah.
A lot of heart pieces.
Just on the Skyward Sword joke I made, it is worth noting that nowadays Skyward Sword does drop hearts. I am just a really old boomer with Skyward Sword. Skullhammer on Ghost Ship, interesting.
Thorn being in Logic now. We're going to see Blanc enter Forbidden Woods already. Not even... Oh, nope, never mind. Just going to pull back real quick. And then we've got Beetle with cheese.
Nice. Blanc's running out of magic here. I don't think she'll make it. Yeah, just a little bit short on Blanc's end.
Get the Void respawn on the top, and then fly over to the island.
Okay, no, it's nice that she got that. I missed that she got the respawn point, but yeah.
And then Spiky on the small island, on the side over here. Yeah. And then Blanc will pick up her power blasts as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think we know if Boomerang's on Thorn Fairy. Yeah, again, we're already seeing how finding magic at Eastern is definitely working out in Blanc's favor here.
Yeah.
Again, she's able to do stuff like power braces and stuff like pretty early on.
Yeah, very helpful. And we're going to see another classic Wind Waker storage moment. Entering Cliff Plateau, going to go a little crazy here. Yeah, Path to Helm Rock.
Yeah, nice first right to storage on Momo's end. I do feel like Cliff Flat is one, at least the first part of Cliff Flat is one of those places where it's like one of the more consistent storages, at least for me. Probably just because that's the, I mean, this was the storage space that I learned, so it makes sense how this is pretty much my most consistent storage spot. But yeah, Momo kind of doing this right side strat here. There are kind of three ways of getting up here. A lot of people use the center. Some people still use the left. Some people use the right. Momo uses the right, and it works quite well.
We did see Blanc pick up a second pearl.
Yeah, Din's Pearl on Blanc's side. But meanwhile, again, Momo's still on Cliff Flat on this. I'd say this sort of spot's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more kind of annoying, but she gets it quite nicely.
Momo, another statue. That was what was inside Cliff Plateau.
Yeah. Yeah, she had two, now she has three because of that, yeah. And I want to say Blanc's also going to Cliff Flat here.
Yeah. And then with the storage shenanigans, quick little jump slash here. We don't need the... Oh,
I'm having a little bit of trouble with the movement here. It can be a bit finicky, and Link can kind of just do that sometimes for no reason.
Yep, having hammer, it makes sense just to take the storage here, then go to Thorned. And then BPR with spikes with bombs. Very, very good. Very nice find to find very early on. Bomb's not that far behind Zeno. We also do get to check bomb mail real quick. With the Knight's Crest on bomb mail. Nothing useful, nothing helpful here. Blanc struggling a little bit. There we go. It looks like Blanc is a middle enjoyer. Oh, I didn't even notice the hammer on this models.
Yeah, it's different.
It's nice. Change of pace.
Yeah. I can't remember what life it is. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So it's Jade. I can't remember. My Pokemon knowledge is like down here, so don't tell me to name anything at all. But yeah.
I almost said the wrong Pokemon, and I didn't want to get flamed by chat. I kept my mouth shut, and that was good.
Yeah, as commentators, we must know literally everything, and we must know everything. And if we have a little bit of bait bag on Momo's end, is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's anything if there's anything that we as commentators do not know or get wrong, I'm sure chat will be ever so kind to let us know.
Oh, the most helpful of chatters.
Absolutely. In any case, yeah, so Momo definitely do be finding these items. Same thing with Blanc here. I, I believe. Okay, I think Blah went to Thorned here. She didn't go to BPR, so that is like she is gonna get Vate back. She might go down to BPR, although she wouldn't have anything like she wouldn't have any pairs or anything like that. So interesting to see when she gets bombs. But either way, Momo does have bombs and stuff like that right now. So with these bombs, she's gonna be doing some DRI stuff.
Yup. Checking the. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Checking the Songstone. Giving us another sword.
Nice.
Blanc right behind, picking up her bait bag as well.
Yeah, and like, okay, it is hard to say. We are 20 minutes in. It's still early days, but I think that like looking at this, right? I think it's, I do think that like Momo's conventional routing and just like what she's been doing seems to be working out better than Blanc's chaotic routing. Not to say that like Blanc's strategy is necessarily like inferior in many ways, but I think that with this seed, it's been very clear that Momo's been able to string way more things together. Like for example, you saw how she had Hammer for doing Thorns and stuff like that. Just like way more conveniently, and now she has bombs for this and stuff like that. So I think she's definitely, at least in this seed especially, she's definitely getting rewarded for making a lot of very much like on meta plays here. And like it's definitely apparent that she's like minimizing her backtracking as well, because again, like looking at what Blanc just did, she's now gonna have to pretty much backtrack to BPR to get those bombs, and that's gonna be a little bit more time loss. So I think that like small things like that definitely put this race, at least right now, in Momo's favor. But as I said, it's only like 22 minutes in. It's still early days. Anything can happen really. But I just want to like point out how I noticed that like kind of again immediate difference between the two runners. Yeah, I wasn't just people asking in chat what Blanche did. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't quite pay attention too much to her screen there.
We'll have to see.
As people are saying she made a second file. Ayo, she could do back in time. Would be funny. Given that back in time, I believe is banned in race rules. I could be mistaken, but even if it wasn't banned, it wouldn't be. It's not very useful in Wind Waker, so you know.
Yeah, I know for sure barrier skips banned. So
Alex confirming in chat that back in time specifically is banned. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I highly doubt that that's what Blanc's plan is, and so yeah, Momo just getting. Yes, and here's the thing: Momo was able to do this way more conveniently than what Blanche did, because because Momo now has bombs, so she's able to like basically skip a bunch of the leaf stuff here, and just kind of do these really quickly.
Interesting.
So again, like little, with Momo's routing style here, like small time saves like that are really gonna add up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Short term, anybody's game. Long term, we'll know more.
Of course, yeah.
So
and again, it's like and here's it. I mean, here's like I'm saying, your Momo's ahead. Here's the thing, like Blanc can just find a bunch of items, and then the lead can just reverse like that. I think like honestly, like, and it's worth noting there are things still in Blanc's favor here. She has magic. I guess Momo doesn't, although Momo is going to get magic in like the next 5 seconds. But like again, having that magic at the get go and like just like getting stuff like that did give her an edge. But again, it's like it's just stuff like that where, because like kind of Blanc's like off meta plays and stuff like that might get her some useful items. Like again, how she got magic earlier, like that could happen again, and if it happens enough times, then the roles can just like reverse. Or if Momo has a dry spell, again, I'm just trying to say anything can happen here, really.
No yeet on the big pig.
It's kind of hard to yeet the pig when it's at night.
Yeah.
Blanc going for this strat where she's just kind of side hopping. She drops the pig in the ocean. That's not a good thing.
The pig can have some water as a treat.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drink some water because hydration is important. Chat, you guys better be hydrating.
And what if I'm not?
Then I don't know. Just drink water. It's good for you.
Okay. Does it look like the pig's been out of that enclosure?
Oh my
Well,
god. Anyway. Alright, remember getting magic there. So now she's kind of able to do more stuff, clearly, because magic is useful. She still can't do dungeons yet. That being... No, actually, I'm lying. She could pretty much full clear FF. Ignore me. So that's what it looks like Momo's about to do. Yeah, she can full clear this dungeon at full speed, so she just goes straight to FF. And honestly, it's a quick... It's a quickie. It's like a 7-minute dungeon.
And then we do see our first bow, Blanc side, inside the grass cutter's house.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, interesting how neither runner has been to Outset just quite yet.
Well, yeah.
Except Blump, but like she's there right now. That's what I'm like. No one went here earlier. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think was that the Outset path? I can't remember the hints.
That would be the Outset path, yeah, because it did say Outset Island to Godon.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah, and honestly, with those hints, again, kind of interested in like some like that it took kind of 26 or so minutes for runners to get here. Given that like in a lot of early games, I know especially Momo is someone who often likes to chase path hints and stuff when it's convenient. Although I guess it doesn't make sense in this instance where like for Momo, this seed has been very much like everything's been really convenient. So it wouldn't surprise me if like she's just been going for like convenient checks and stuff, and it's always just a bit like, you know, like Outset at the start of the game, it's like it's not like the least convenient thing you can do, but it's never like the best option because there's always stuff like Season 4 Windfall or flipping DRI or stuff like that. So okay, so no, I know exactly. Okay, Blanc getting the delivery bag. On Momo's end, I know exactly what strategy she's doing. She's killing Puppet Cannon, Phantom Cannon. Not Puppet Cannon yet. She's not that fast. It's 30-minute time. She's killing Phantom Cannon. And then
Mobo's, yeah. Gonna save the Phantom Ganon chest for last.
Yeah, that's. I can't talk right now. So yeah, she's gonna save it for last, and then after, just right before, once Momo is done with all the checks, she's gonna then go to get storage, and then just around the flipping just before she drops down again, and then she'll use that storage, because normally what will happen is people will...
There's our Picto.
Picto there. Yeah, but normally what will happen is people often use bomb storage, but Momo again is doing another strat where she's getting storage in a different space where you'll see later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Golden Devil point out the fact that it do be 1:30 a.m. where I am right now.
Yeah, pish posh. And then we got
I make good life choices. Yeah, no.
We got a bottle from Cyclos, the frog homie.
Golden Devil should be dead by now, saying in chat. Golden Devil, I will decide when I die, thank you very much. In any case, it looks like there's more spiky stuff in FF.
And there's our second shield. Puts the angular cave into logic.
Yeah, nice.
And then Blanc's gonna clean up Dragon Roost as well. Finding her first sword.
Yeah. Now this is the storage spot that I was talking about on Momo's end. She's getting storage here, so that then she doesn't have to do the bomb push storage. And she's been talking to me about the strat as well. And then, you know, she definitely likes it. And I think that this strat is definitely a good alternative if you don't like bomb push storage and you try to avoid it when you can. So
it's very nice as a backup.
Yeah. Also, this is people mentioned in the chat, but this is a back-to-back. This is game 1. Game 2 will be immediately after this. Maybe with a restream, maybe without one, but we will see.
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, almost 30 minutes, and we have our first boss begun.
Yep, Helmrock. Helmrock is definitely a interesting boss, let me tell you. Now, Hamrock is a fairly straightforward fight. You do some rolling to get up here. You try not to fall down. If you fall down, you kind of just cry because then you lose a bunch of time. So that's hopefully that's not do that. So then once you get to the top, then you get.
That's our last sword.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, she stored. Momo stored the last sword and Phantom Gun.
So
Nice.
Master Sword or sword upgrade led to another sword upgrade, and then another sword is BRI.
Nice.
And then where was our other sword?
Wind Shrine, I think. Unless you already said that.
Yeah, Wind Shrine, Helmrock.
Where's the other one?
And
Oh,
then
Western. That's yes.
That's right.
Thank you, Xeno. Yeah.
This is a very possible jet seed. Clean storage too.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And so now Momo's gonna be doing a bunch of backflip side hops and then kind of rolling down here. And so what Momo's doing here is she's trying to get in a very specific point here because, annoyingly for us, right? In this version of the game, Helmrock has this funny habit of getting a little bit stuck, and so then we can't kill him. I say in this version because I believe in the newest version, Largo has patched that, which is awesome. Cheers, Largo. And so, yeah, Momo's just going to try and drop down here and then wait for Helmrock to come down. And hopefully, if the bird is nice to us...
We have good bird.
We have good bird. Yeah, so the bird's down here, and now this is... convenient. So we just whack him on the head with the skull hammer, and then he dead.
How does one patch that? Adjust the code? Honestly? Lago's just really good at what he does.
I think it was more of a... I want to say how it went was I think Lago, like, kind of said, oh, this happens? Oh, let me, let me change it, and then you just changed it or something, I don't know.
That's all that causes the soft log is that stupid table. Oh my gosh.
That is kind of stupid. Anyway, so Momo getting her first dungeon shard of the game. There do be 3 at the end of dungeons. That's what makes the dungeons required in Wind Waker. And yeah, okay, I know we've been talking a lot on Momo's end. On Blanc's end, she is now on onto Windfall here, getting her shield. And she's just kind of going through Windfall, kind of retracing the steps that Momo's already done at this point. Again, got that shield there, and then doing some other stuff.
Where are you going? Forest Haven it is.
Yeah, no, this makes sense. I don't think Momo has done any of these checks, I want to say. So she's going to be kind of just doing those right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes sense. With just Leaf and Magic, you can full clear this at full speed. So from an efficiency standpoint, it does make sense. So she's doing this backwards Forest Haven strat here, which you saw Blanc do as well.
We did see Blanc choose to open the House of Wealth chest. A little bit of heart.
Nice. Yeah, Momo, nice to getting backwards Forest Haven.
Yeah, grab power bracelets. I do it opposite, and that's just my brain, though. I would do grab power bracelets here, do Forbidden Woods, do outset, clear outset, and then go do golf, and then go from there.
I do think that... I think it's entirely possible that Momo might be waiting for something like Hookshot, or... Well, actually, no, we know where Hookshot is. That's somewhere.
Yeah.
Or something like Boomerang, sorry. Because she can't quite full clear the dungeon because there's that big key chest which requires either Boomerang or Hookshot. I think. There might be another miscellaneous requirement, but yeah.
Yeah. Hookshot is on Pompey Vera, and we do know she does. She did pick up the Picto, at least one of the Pictos. Yes, we do know everything that was out on outset. There was a bow. We still need the Grandma Mail. We haven't seen Grandma Mail. I don't think Blanc's saved Grandma yet. And then we will see Blanc pick up another Tingle statue. And then Momo carrying out. See, I didn't know there was a storage strat to break into Big Key Chest.
Okay, so yeah, Momo finally going to outset here. She can do...
She can do everything she needs to here.
She can full clear this pretty much, like a one-trip outset. That's not something you normally see. But yeah, nice.
Yeah, Mother and Child we saw where Leon.
It was Leaf. It was the after Kali Deimos. It's like I want to say it was the first thing that both the runners did.
Yeah. And then we're just gonna see Blanc clean up a couple things we've already seen Momo have done.
Yep, there's the bow for Momo.
Because you can't climb ladder. Ah. I think you're right, Alex, on that. Yeah. Grandma not stashing anything away here. Ooh, gets the roll clip but not the pass.
Yeah, this roll clip here can be pretty finicky, especially because...
Yes, we have seen the Frogman. The Frogman gave a piece of heart. Or bottle, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but then Momo makes it through. This, yeah, no, as I was saying, that roll clip can be a little bit finicky, because if your angle's slightly wrong, you can sometimes just, like, jump into the loading zone of the house, and then you can just, like, lose a bunch of time, because then you have to back out the house, and then, yeah, it's just not a good time.
Yeah. No, Blanc got the bottle after her trip to outset. So not 100% yet.
Yeah, it looks like Momo has yet to get a bottle, which kind of makes sense because she did only get, like, bow, like, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. And we also don't have grapple yet either. And we will see the pig yeet on Momo's side. Hopefully.
Yeah, nice. We do love a good pig eat.
And then this is another unknown check so far. Arrow Mail given a chart, not so helpful here. Blanc will be entering Forbidden Woods, making this her first dungeon at the 39-minute mark.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah.
Momo does have bracelets. Yeah, yeet. Get the yeets in chat. Who knows? It does seem a little risky. I guess maybe Blanc's... I don't know. We can leave that for the interviews, if there are any. No, because we do know that the chests, each color of the chest means something different. Spiky means progressive item to beat the randomizer. There's the blue and gold ones, which mean those are key chests. And then the brown chests mean nothing. If I'm not mistaken, that inside of there was a gold chest. I could be wrong. I could have mislooked. There we go. And then Momo's going to pick up her delivery bag as well. Still no bombs on Blanc's side. And stored the big key. Blanc still no bombs either, so this will be an interesting proposition. There's our small key. Meanwhile, Momo's gonna go shoot down the frog homie. Hey, it works.
Yeah, it's Momo, I wouldn't say she was struggling a little bit, but you know, sometimes some of the shots on Cyclones can be a little bit finicky, but she gets them quite nicely and doesn't waste too much time. It do be stressful when you have Cyclones and you have like 5 shots left and you have to like hit Cyclones 2 times. You're like, well, I better not miss these. Yeah, because of how Cyclones and the boat moves, you have to kind of adjust it a lot to aim at Cyclones, but yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Blanc's gonna opt to do the Vine Maze chest. Two checks in here. What up, Rick? Welcome. Welcome to the run. Race 1 of however many. Best of 3, thank you. Bulb Room has nothing else.
Okay, so Momo unfortunately running into Anton there, which isn't inherently a problem on its own. However, if Momo does talk to Anton once again, she will softlock. So, yeah, let's hope she doesn't do that.
Yeah, let's hope not. Dead Forbidden Woods so far, yeah. It's got the nickname Value Woods for a reason. Cool. Floated for sure, yeah. Momo's setting up for tag.
Yeah, she's just gonna be like catching some kids there.
And it looks like the mini-boss room had nothing. Goodbye, Mothula. Kids putting up the jukes, the movement today.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes they can be a little bit hard to catch. So that can be annoying.
Do you ever just casually clip into a house when you're playing hide and seek?
Oh yeah, I hate it when it happens.
Yeah.
You be hiding or you be searching, and then whoopsies! I fell through the wall, and now I'm in some water. Oopsies.
Best hiding spot possible. Exactly. Blanc getting door storage to clip on through, going to the basement.
Yeah, since she doesn't have boomerang, she kind of has to do that little strat, which is definitely not a bad strat. It doesn't lose too much time here.
Mm-hmm.
And we see Momo here doing Lenzo door cancel. Very much just makes sense straight away because this is how she's pretty much gonna get her hook shot. So
Yeah. Having the hook shot here and being able to check a couple more things while we're at it. Spiky on the flower childs. There's our fire and ice. Can Blanc get the big key check? I'm not sure. I am extremely unsure. We can at least check it. And we can also check inside this chest as well. Oh. P-hats do be annoying though.
yeah, they do that. If there had to be an enemy that was like particularly annoying, it would be P-hats.
Yeah. Oh my god, the hook shot? What?
Yeah, it do be there.
Lenzo's had nothing. Both chests were dead chests. Two wood. And then we'll be able to mail off note to mom. LD Sears and Shambles, yeah. I've never played OOT or seen OOT, so I don't know what the P-hats look like. But they really look that weird.
Given OOT's art style, I can definitely imagine it. How it would be listed on the spooky side.
Okay. What's this cool plant over here? Good to know. Momo did pick up her 4th statue. And we got
there's
Boomerang! Oh. Interesting.
Alright, so I'd be very surprised if we don't see Momo just go straight to FW here, given that with pretty much Leaf, Magic, and Boomerang, you can pretty much full clear it at full speed.
Yeah.
I guess maybe with that grapple, there was obviously that to consider, but otherwise, it's pretty quick either way.
Yeah. Well, Blanc having Fire and Ice, she can still at least beat Kelly Demos. It's just going to be a little awkward.
Yeah, we don't see many people use the Fire and Ice strat for Kali Demos here, but yeah, here we are.
That's completely assuming Blanc carries through like normal. It just looks like outside of Fire and Ice, value wins is strictly value.
Yeah. Yeah. Jazzix in the chat looking like who's ahead. I'd say for now it looks like Momo has a slightly Blanc, just because her routing has just worked out more so far in this seed, and also for example here she's entering Forbidden Woods with Boomerang, which is gonna speed things up a little bit here. Not terrific too much. Blanc's been doing a pretty good job without the Boomerang here. But it's like there's other subtle things that like Momo's been doing throughout the seed, where she's been like going from area to area with like more items, and she's been able to like chain more areas together.
Right.
So it's like small subtle things that I think, and also I think right now Momo does have a few more items over Blanc, so just on that basis, she probably does have a slight lead as well.
Yeah.
But you know, who knows? It could be the case where Blanc just like finds a bunch of hero items like in rapid succession, and they're both neck and neck once again. So it's anything still happen. Where we have yet to hit the 1 hour mark.
Yeah. Her routing has definitely pushed her to be more effective on this seed, 100%.
Definitely, yeah.
And then we
Again,
pick up another piece of cheese. Sorry.
No, yeah. No, I was going to say again. It's like you can definitely tell from here. It's like as a player, one of Momo's strengths is her routing, and in this seed, it definitely shows that. But no, yeah, no, you're right. Again, at the end of the dungeon, we do pick up another piece of cheese. Sorry, I just said that for you.
No, you are A-okay.
Yeah, no, I point this out very early on, but just like it definitely seems that like again, a lot of the routing stuff that Momo's been doing is a lot more kind of on meta, a bit more conventional, and stuff like that. Whereas Blanc is kind of the opposite, where she's been a little more chaotic and going for a lot more like these like stranger plays, which initially looked like they might have been like working out, because Blanc got like magic like 2 minutes into the seed, and stuff like that. But I do think in this seed specifically, with how it's turned out, it does appear that like the chaotic nature has definitely made it so she's like backtracking more. So for example, again, she doesn't have bombs. She's gonna have to backtrack to BPR to get those, and other small little things like that. Not to say that again, like Blanc's strategy is like the chaotic strategy is inferior here. It's just like because again there are top players who have a very similar chaotic playstyle and have found success in that. But yeah. Anyway, as I was blabbing on about that, Momo did unfortunately void out there, so
I didn't even know you could climb up the wall with storage through that. Always thought I did not know.
You can. It's the strat that you'd use if I want to say in this instance where the bottom chest is spiky and the top chest is like dead. And
there's lights.
There's lights on Blanc's end. That's Fire and Ice locked lights.
Alright.
I think that's another advantage that Blanc will have exiting Forbidden Woods with Fire and Ice, is that she will just be able to do she is just doing Ice Ring right here. Oh my goodness, Momo getting absolutely obliterated by the P-Hat there. Oh, another shot. Okay, so Ice Ring apparently has everything we need today.
Sweet. Ice Ring goated.
So really, here on comms, we just need like a pearl and a few more shards, and then we know where everything is.
Yeah, very. So yeah, because what we're just missing, because we both had the same shards. Momo is gonna have 2 dungeons done very shortly. So yeah, so we're still missing a couple shards. Private Oasis not having anything for us. At least the waterfall chest. Yeah. Funny to even say it's the same items. And then, that's right. We do know, that's right, I forgot, Golf has a shard. So we're missing just 3 more shards. Ooh. Blanc arriving here at Needle Rock. I can't count. You're right, Zeno. I forgot about Godon. Cool. I'm not the only one.
Counting do be hard. There's a reason why I've stayed silent. I don't want to be wrong.
Needle Rock, nothing here.
Golden Devil in chat. Are you sure I'm not just falling asleep? Golden Devil, shush. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. Let's all just pretend here that I'm perfectly wide awake and sane. Yeah, no.
Specifically that last line?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There's
Another pig's toe on Blanc's end right there. Interesting.
Very interesting. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the Wind Waker race. We do have Momo Blanc in their round 1 best of 3 race right now. Welcome on in, everybody. Momo picking up her fire and ice arrows as well.
Yeah, nice.
It appears that could be correct. Just checking on things out.
Where was the picture that Momo got? That wasn't the one in Needle Rock, was it? That was a different one, I want to say.
That was Forbidden Fortress FF.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I had a funny feeling that one that Blanc got was not the same picture, because we hadn't seen Needle Rock yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I guess Blood doesn't have Skullhammer or bombs, so...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Blanc can't even check that out yet either.
Yeah, I can't quite remember where Skullhammer was, but yeah, no bombs.
Skullhammer was in a fairy island, I want to say, if my memory is right. No, Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship do be one of those checks where it's either convenient and you do it, or it's absolutely not convenient and you don't.
Oh, Blanc's got a double dip Force Haven.
Oh, did Blanc not get that?
No,
Get that
Blanc walked in and safe warped.
Ah, that is not good for Blanc.
Oh, heavens no.
That is going to be pretty rough for her.
Momo just, so we thought Big Key Chest in Forbidden Woods was wooden because when Blanc was there, Blanc just save warped. And then Momo was able to check it and saw that it's a shard.
Yeah, that do be really painful for Blanc right there.
Yikers.
It is true that Blanc couldn't get it because she didn't have Boomerang or Hookshot at the time. It's entirely possible that she knows that it's spiky, so she might actually go get that later. However, that is still quite a big double dip, and that's quite a lot of movement to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, Gold. We're still missing a couple shards. Yeah. Zunari's gonna give out a treasure chart. I hate this theme. Din's Pearl was
on Forest Haven Small Island Chests.
Yep. Nehru's unknown. Nobody knows yet. Top G is a dungeon that has to be done. So we have yet to find anything there. Yeah. Indeed. Making... Oh no!
Momo getting munched right there.
And then we will see Blanc receive the, I can't speak. Hook shot. There we go. Kelly Damos hungry. Makar is not enough. No, not at all. There's not much left in logic either, right now. Cool. Boss fight's done. Diamond Step, Minenko, Angular are our only logical checks left. Yeah. And Fire Mountain. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The Angry Mountain speaks. And Creep. How did we forget? Fire and Ice is out of logic? Oh no, that's right. We're talking in logic. Oops. Yep.
Oh yeah, Fire and Ice is out of logic because the grapple. Yeah.
Oopsies.
It's true.
Don't know yet. I don't think either of them's done Grandma yet either. Because neither of them have soup. We don't know. Are you still there, kid? Uh-oh. Meanwhile, we will get some soup action real quick on Momo's side. Oh. Soups and chat, yo. Meanwhile, Blanc will be able to clear out Fire and Ice real quick. It depends. Sometimes Creep has stuff. I know some of the seeds I've commentated for. Creep's had some decent stuff. I know one time Creep had bombs. And a shard. I'm a Bakreeber. Not today, though. Creep not gonna have anything here. And then we also saw on the small little island here as well, there was nothing there. Point and laugh? No. Grappling hook. Someone's mail was grappling hook. It would have to be... There's our pearl. But, Note to Mom was our last pearl. Momo can go clear out top G. Creep once didn't give its hit for a party of 8. Yikes. I have no words. Grandma had grappling hook. So that's interesting pathing. You get your bottle, you get your bow from outset, go to Cyclos, get the bottle from Cyclos, rush a fairy, go. What is Blanc doing?
Blanc is actually getting a fairy from Savage Labyrinth.
Man. I was slightly confused.
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away from my computer for a second, but now I'm back.
What's in... Aw. And then one of our overworld shards was hinted. Golf did have a shard. So we know 100% this is a shard. But now the routing for grapple was a little weird. And then Blanc following suit, saving Grandma. Both runners will have soup now.
Hell yeah, we like some soup.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So no, honestly, that. Yeah. So at this point, if you're rooting for Momo, you're definitely hoping that she does Ice Ring sooner rather than later. Just because we as viewers know that's where basically everything is, where a shard and the bow is.
Mm-hmm.
So if Momo decides to do Tower of the Gods before Ice Ring, then it's very likely she'll end up full clearing that dungeon.
Yeah.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world, given how linear Tochi actually is. However, it is still... It's... With any dungeon, it's always better to skip some of it when you can.
And Blanc hasn't done Ghost Ship yet, so...
Yeah, true.
Meanwhile, Momo is on Diamond Step. Two checks coming up. And yeah, there's only the one shard that's unknown. Could be in here. Could be Master Sword Chamber. Could be in Top G. Angular. Could be anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we're doing this strat here, where she's kind of using this thing here, and gets it quite quickly. Nice.
Oh.
Oh no! And she gets blinded by the bomb.
I just realized her bombs are Volt Orbs.
Yep. Nice little touch. Yeah, I will say I am definitely a fan of the Lucario model that Momo uses here. Yeah, no, I picture of jinxed it because after she got it first try, she then couldn't get it. So, guys, who gave me a microphone? Seriously, who gave me this microphone? Can someone please take it away from me? Thank you. Anyway, yeah, no, she'll be working her way through that. On Blanc's end, she just ends up getting the Skull Hammer. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Double spiky in here.
Nice, nice.
Maggie's letter.
Love to see it.
Boom. There's our last shard.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Light Arrows was on Ice Ring, as well as our last Overworld shard. We are
so honestly, at this point, Momo just has to go to Ice Ring, then she's in go mode. But it depends what she's going to do next. Great fish.
has been summoned.
Hi, Trez.
Hello. Blanc following suit, grabbing that shard as well. Crystal? Come on, Crystal. It is very well possible, Alex.
Yes, I guess someone asked in chat, so I'll probably bring it up. So, out of all the dungeons in this game, Tower of the Gods is probably the best one to full clear, because the go mode to full clear time difference isn't that big of a deal, given that Tower of the Gods is just like one big cutscene anyway, so it's like not that bad. However, you do get to skip a bunch of other things, like you get to skip like the almost chest. You get to skip some other stuff in like the mini boss. Like you skip a bunch of like the small detour stuff. You pretty much just like otherwise you pretty much are able to go like straight with the Blanc. Are you Blanc is doing leafless golf with Leaf.
Leaf. Hey.
I respect it, I guess, but okay. But no, but it's, go moding G is not like go moding Earth Temple where you skip like 5% of the dungeon.
Right.
If you skip like 90% of the dungeon, sorry, that's what I meant. I couldn't tell you how much time it saves exactly, but it's definitely like out of all the dungeons you'd want, it's like to go mode. It's like Toji's like doesn't matter. Matters the least, I'd say.
Yeah. Momo's gonna make her way on over to Needle Rock.
Trez in chat already say I'm not doing that second race. Okay. If you say so. I can't really argue with Trez. He's the bot around here, so. Okay, no, listen, right. I was still awake from my triple header. I saw you guys needed a restream, and hello, I am here. This is.
Yeah, we chillin'.
We do be chilling.
Chillin', hydrating, enjoying some Wind Waker. And Blanc will be making her way to the fortress that is forsaken.
Golden Devil, you do make an excellent point in chat. However, I think that when I went to sign up initially, I just saw the fact that there weren't many people people's names written down. So I'm like, okay, I'll put my name down for this.
Yeah, just looking out.
Yeah. I remember getting her deluxe Picto.
Yeah.
No, Golden Devil, as I'm responding to something you're saying in chat, you're not wrong.
Yeah, once Momo does Ice Ring, she's go mode.
However, it looks like she'll do an entire Tochi before we do that, so that do be unfortunate. However, it's yeah. From Momo's perspective, this makes total sense. You kind of want to go for dungeons anyway here, just because like dungeons are required things in the seed that you have to do. So it's like yeah, good. Like it just makes sense, right? Because it's either you. Like, I guess. Well, here's the thing. Like, what am I trying to say? It's a good play. Like rushing your dungeons. It's a thing that people do in randomizers, right? So, and this just makes sense. And especially again, given the nature, like the linear nature of Tot G, this makes equally more sense, right? And so, like this is not at all a bad play on Momo's end. However, as viewers, we just know that this is a horrendous play because everything is an ice ring.
Yeah. Both key chests here. One small key. And the big key.
Yeah, so Blanc getting note to mum right there.
Small key.
Oh, Blanc is missing that jump right there, so just a little bit more movement here. I do feel like this movement here is a little bit finicky. The mini blins absolutely do not help.
No,
They don't. They really do not. They're, like I've made it a habit where I just like quick spin when I'm at the top of that ladder just because of how annoying they are.
All mini blins are done. And then just our regular top G out of bounds stuff. Didn't they? Didn't they? Oh, water. Mini blins. And then dungeon number 2 is about to be done for Blanc. Just got this quick little bird fight. Smack the bird.
Yep.
Oh, we don't have command melody? Darn. Whatever, what will you do?
I actually kind of forgot that Command Melody existed.
Yeah. Whoa. And
So, the moment we're seeing the Hobbycross was dead, just say what? Or I think she just actually just reset back actually.
yeah.
So now she's back here, and then she'll do the rest of G. Blanc is just kind of doing the rest of the Helm Rock fight, and hopefully she won't get soft locked.
Let's hope.
Mm-hmm.
Made cookies, done laundry. How's the going? Race do be going. Right now we are in no mode. We just need Momo to hit Ice Ring to get our last shard and our light arrows. Blanc's about to finish up the Helm Rock fight. But for game 1, this is looking really good. Typical bird shenanigans when doing this fight.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That is an interesting bird. The bird is placed himself in a very interesting place. I think this is still technically. I've seen people say this before.
Yep. The bird will be. This is fixable. We're okay.
Like I've seen this happen, and then like people just been able to like get like a few hits on that. It's definitely not an optimal situation, but people make it out of it.
We see Momo go on through the cutscene dungeon. We finally have a good bird. We can smack it around a little bit. That was his first message? Really? That is funny. Let's see what the Command Melody Songstone will give us. Meanwhile, Blanc making quick work of the bird. And the Songstone gave us a rupee. Interesting. Yeah, Momo's rocking the Lucario model. How was my day? I'm doing okay. My day has been going okay. Just been chilling, prepping for the move. I gotta move again. But outside of that, we are doing good.
Yeah, that is actually quite. Ooh, okay, we're failing the thing there a little bit as well. So I should have to do that again. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. My day's mostly just been getting magic from the tree branch in Frost Haven. That's been mostly it. That's not all I've done today. I I may or may not have been awake for 21 hours, but oh well.
Yikes.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Anyway, so Member's gonna try this again, and she's gonna get it this time, so that's nice. Yeah, see, crazy get it. I've got a water bottle right next to me. I'm fine. I'm chilling, guys.
The people are worried about you.
I appreciate everyone's concern.
Care. Spiky
Oh,
here?
my voice is spiky. I think that's the Baron blocker here, because I think otherwise this dungeon is like pretty much dead.
Jay.
Oh god, hi fireworks fan. Is this what this regime is? Everyone's coming to say, why am I awake? And honestly, I'm just out here saying, good question. But anyway, yeah. No, I'm just chilling. I'm just having a good time watching this epic race.
Yeah. Minenko check had
Yeah.
a joy pendant. Not so joyful. But we already know where our last things are. We're just waiting for the runners to find them.
Right, man, we're going for this bomb throw here, getting it quite nicely. There are a few ways you can kind of do that.
Yeah.
One way is kind of like what Momo did. The way that I like to do it, I kind of like to jump onto the weights and then throw it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Turn down for what? Okay.
This chest on Momo's into spiky. You gotta love that, because then you have to go through this entire room again. I say again as if Momo's already done it before, this is the first time, but yeah. Oh, missing the ledge grab there, unfortunate.
Ooh.
Okay, so meanwhile on Blanc's end, she still needs to get Nehru's Pearl.
Yeah.
I can't remember where Nehru's Pearl is, but it's somewhere in Overworld.
It was male. It was right here. It was mom.
Literally right here. Yeah, cool, awesome. So I want to say interesting. Okay, Blanc might be going to Tochi right now. No, people in chat are reminding me that she doesn't have bombs. That is absolutely correct. Bombs from Bird's Peak, which is a fact that I somehow still remember. So, yeah, don't know when she'll get those, but it should be at some point.
Hopefully making way over there now. And that last shard is in that big key chest. Cabana Deed. That's
another potential Baron blocker right there.
It's a little evil. Not that evil, but... Blanc will be checking Fire Mountain.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think after... I think Blanc just needs bombs and a shard left till go mode, actually. So Blanc's actually getting pretty close to go mode. I think both the ones are 2 items from go mode.
Mm-hmm.
What's the shard that Blanc is missing?
Forbidden Woods big key, yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely right. I remember now. Yeah. So I think because of that, because it's that shard and it's very out of the way, there's really no telling when she's gonna go back and get that. I think she knows that it's spiky, so she might go back to get it at some point soon once she gets bombs, but otherwise it's... yeah.
Yeah.
Given that Momo just has to beat this dungeon, then make her way south to Ice Ring, I do think that, at least as it stands right now, this is definitely an uphill battle for Blanc, but not impossible.
Right.
If Blanc finds her bombs quickly and pretty much rushes the FW boss key, big key chest, sorry.
She'll be good.
Yeah, pretty much she should be like, because I think then she'll be able to go mode Tochi at that point.
Yeah.
So it kind of just depends what Blanc does next, really, I think. But I think right now by default it's definitely in Momo's favor right now.
For sure, 100%. These keys are annoying. Yeah, Blanc needs just to go to Bird's Peak to get those bombs.
Which it looks like that's exactly what she's doing right now. Okay, so Blanc will be getting her bombs very shortly.
Thank goodness she doesn't have to do it vanilla. Ooh. Meanwhile, the cutscene dungeons done doing cutscenes. Making our way up to the big key chest right now. Wow, we're jumping.
Yeah, so lovely, lovely required silver rupee right there.
Yeah, and no wallet on this seed either. And
so
there
bombs
are
onto
her
Blanc.
bombs.
Okay, so now the question is what she could do next. Tower of the Gods. Maybe. Maybe. That does look like what Blanc is doing right now. So she is probably not going to be go-moding this dungeon like she probably would have hoped. And if she had, like, if she got the shard, she would probably have done that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Golden Devil. You're absolutely right. There was a brief moment in time where I thought like she was actually going to go to Forest Haven because she like briefly like put the cursor on there. I don't know if that was like intentional with her thinking or if that was maybe just like a misclick or something. But
Yeah. Godon being ahead as always.
You do be ahead.
We're gonna get some snot arrows. Yo. Godon should quit while he's ahead. I mean, he's about to be done anyways. And
Yeah, Godin, I feel like Godin will still be ahead though.
yeah.
Even when he's done, he's still ahead.
Oh, he's not a. Last shard is on Ice Ring as well as her last bow. Ice Ring just has the answers to everything.
Yeah, it's essentially at this point where it's just a waiting game until Momo decides to head to Ice Ring, and then that's where all her stuff is. And yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm never someone who likes to say, "Oh, this is over," because hey, look, like, and like,
Blanc is in Forbidden
Woods. Like, you know, like very unlikely stuff can happen, right? It's like, you know, nothing's ever guaranteed until that sword is in Ganon's head. However, the longer the seed does go on, the more and more likely this is to be like in less favor for Blanc right now, because she, like, again, it's like because she orphaned that chest in FW, and she's kind of and she went, like, she could have gone there before Tochi, and then she would have been able to go mode, and that would have been an advantage over Momo. But unfortunately, she's kind of just decided to go to Tochi instead, so she won't have that advantage of go moding Tochi here.
The orphan chest was the last shard.
Yeah, in Forbidden Woods boss key chest. Can't remember if I said that, but that is what I meant.
I forgot you could go in from the left side.
Yeah, I think it's like starting to be. I think it's definitely starting to become increasingly more common amongst like top runners.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, like I do think what pulled Momo slightly ahead here was really just that early game routing. Like, it just seemed that, like, again, it just seemed more efficient in a lot of ways, and a lot of it just kind of paid off, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, I remember at the beginning, in short term, you know, her not having magic but having a little bit of everything else.
Yeah.
We didn't know where to yet. Didn't know how to handle everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, when Blanc made, like, like made progress and get by getting magic. Everything felt really like explosive and
Yeah.
just like oh here's this item, here's this item. Like Momo was kind of gradually getting item after item in the background, and then before you know it, she's got like more items than Blanc and is clearing things at a quicker rate because she's just able to chain things better.
Yeah.
It just kind of like again shows her skill in routing and how it's really kind of paid off this seed, I think.
Yeah. Rat's being a bitch as always. Nothing on the top side here of the underground private oasis. And nothing there as well. Hopefully this does send her to Ice Ring.
Momo isn't a good kind of path to do Ice Ring, to just go from Private Oasis to Ice Ring to Angular, so it would make a lot of sense if she went there after this.
Yeah. It's efficient, it makes sense, it works.
She do be going south, which probably indicates she's going to Ice Ring, which is good for her, because as we know, that's where all the items are, pretty much.
Yeah. Ooh. And here we are. Shout out to the required double rupee chests inside Taji. Very epic. Light arrows.
Yeah, there's light arrows, and then she's gonna go in and find her shard, and then she should be on her way to Hyrule at that point.
Yep.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on Blanc's end, she's just going through Todji at this point. Again, trying to find her shard, but we know that she's not going to find it in here, unfortunately for her.
Yeah. Gigi.
Yeah. Again, I never like to say it's over too soon, but things are definitely looking very, very. If things were an uphill battle for Blanc previously, it's basically just a vertical wall she has to climb at this point to take the win over here.
Yeah. Blanc will have to retry Command Melody Skip here. It is not entirely over. Very strong lead indeed. It's over when the sword's in Ganon's head.
I honestly wonder what the biggest comeback is for like where people have thought it's over, but then it's absolutely swapped. Yeah.
Why'd she go to outside?
People can answer that. Interesting.
That is, I thought she suit duped the 2 times she used suit. J-Wiz versus Wind's Requiem. Ooh. And here we go. And on we go.
I actually didn't realize you could, like, get more soup here, but yeah. Or get more soup at Grandma, sorry. The thing just, like, changed, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, Momo will be in Hyrule right now.
Hour 41.
Yeah, pretty good pace, pretty good seed. Definitely a seed that I believe on the. It was a pretty generous seed. I feel nothing like no massive bottlenecks. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh. And the barrier has been smacked at. And here we go. Good news, Blanc did realize that it is in here. That's very good to know.
Oh, also, yeah, that's actually really smart on Blanc's end, actually using the interdungeon warp plots. I didn't actually consider that at first, but yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense here.
Yeah.
Out of the commentary pages chopping around a lot for me. So if I say something that doesn't at all line up on the screen, then don't blame me.
You're good. Bye, Phantom Ganon. Making our way up the stairs real quick. And just like that, Blanc picking up her 7th shard as Momo enters.
Just nice opening shot.
Bam.
Very clean PG1 right there.
Very clean and simple.
Yeah, right, PG2. We'll see if there are any what's it called? Double crypts or just single crypts even.
Bam. Bam. And getting a magic refill here is kind of good, too. Ah. It happens.
Yeah. Oh, just landing on the complete wrong side here as well. Yeah, but nicely getting that shot into PG3. The worm phase, pretty much. The annoying bit.
Look at him go. Just wiggling around.
Yep.
Orb.
Alright, nice. No truck shots, but very, very clean PG3 nonetheless.
Very good. Very, very, very good.
Very solid propaganda fight, actually. Very solid. Not any major mistakes. PG2, it happens, but like PG1 and 3 were very, very, very smooth.
Yeah.
Alright, rope climb on Momo's end as well. Smashing A and B really quickly whilst holding the right trigger. Making it a decent way up. It's definitely hard because it's one of those tricks where, like, you know, you mash at a certain speed and then you change, you have to change the mashing speed as you get higher up. So yeah. Alright, resetting this grapple skip here.
Yeah. It's been about 6
nicely done.
minutes. I want to say
about that. I want to say this is definitely definitely one of the speedier. Definitely one of the faster high rolls I've seen from Momo. Oh, I say that. She's having a bit of trouble getting up here. Again, who gave me a microphone? I swear to God.
You're good. Making some quick work.
Yeah, nice.
Let's just hope Zelda is not a troll today. It appears not.
Yeah, one final A press, and that is G for Tomomodachi, finishing with an official race time of 1:50.08, winning game 1 of the set. So GG's to her, and Blanc just coming in pretty much, I guess, second place. There was literally first and second. There was nothing else. While she's still in the Golden fight at the end of her last dungeon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do believe that I've had word that game 2 will unfortunately not be restreamed, so it is very likely that we'll be having an interview right now, and then we'll be going with it. So yeah, I do hear the runners joining. So GG, Momo, and Blanc on that good race.
GG's.
GG's. Is my delay done yet? Can I close OBS? No. Okay, whatever.
But no.
Yeah. that seed scared me. For
It
one
is interesting.
specific reason, and that was Thorn was a path hint.
Yeah.
Because I know Blanc is an avid, swim to Thorn instead of Western person, right? So I had a moment of panic and I said, you know what? This is fine. I'm just going to hope I find Hammer relatively early, or I'm going to hope I find, like, Grapple relatively early, and I'm just going to rush it as soon as I can do it. So, we got Leaf on Mother and Child, and then I got that sword on Western, and I'm like, okay, this makes me feel a little bit better. At least there's something on Western here.
Right.
And as soon as, it was, I want to say it was Bait Bag, I got really confused. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's for the bombs that I just got. And I was just like, okay, well, then, I can do this, this, and this. And then I was just like, you know what? I could go clear Windfall here, or I could go and I could just go full clear as Itachi. My last bow and my last shard are definitely Itachi. Command Melody Baron Blocker.
Yeah, man.
We point that as well.
And then I just went Cabana Ice Ring, and as soon as it was on Ice Ring, I was kicking myself because honestly, I think I would have saved so much time had I just gone Ice Ring after Forbidden Woods like I wanted to.
I will say that's exactly what Blanc did, and she got those lights and shard way earlier than you did. So for a lot of the time, us watching on the restream is pretty much just a waiting game for you to head to Ice Ring.
There.
Yeah, but I do think in general, I think that what really set you two apart, I think, was definitely your early game routes. I talked about this a lot, but I think that like Momo, you definitely did a lot more kind of conventional on meta plays, but I think because of that, especially in this seed, you were able to string together areas more efficiently. Blanc, I would say your routing was a little bit more of the chaotic type, at least relative to Momo's here, which is definitely like a way of doing things. But I think in this seed especially, it's kind of cost you a lot. Like for example, you weren't able to combine BPR with getting Thorn, so you didn't get bombs until much later. And it's kind of small things like that in the seed kind of ended up putting you a little bit further behind Momo, and that leads tended to kind of just like grow and grow.
Well, I was supposed to super swim to Torn, then I would get BPR with Cliff and stuff, but I ended up crashing into Spectacle, so then I just was like, yeah, I'll just go at Eastern instead.
We'll say, crashing into Eastern actually was not a bad thing for you, because you did end up finding magic there.
Yeah. And then I wanted to do all my magic checks really early, just to check if there were something. I mean, honestly, kind of push my mistake into something else.
Yeah,
definitely not a bad idea.
Honestly, if you were in the situation where you find magic in a place where you very likely know your opponent hasn't found it, you would obviously want to rush as many magic checks as you possibly could.
Why could my last shard and command be reversed, damn it?
Yeah,
my last shard was the one in Forbidden Woods.
There was
a shard in Forbidden Woods?
In Big Key Chest.
Oh, I did that before I found Grapple, because as soon as I got Boomerang, I'm like, there's literally nothing keeping me from going here right now except for Grapple, and then I found Grapple immediately after.
Thing is, I didn't have Boomerang when I went into Forbidden Woods.
I wanna say it was on Windfall. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. It was on Miss Marie.
Yeah. Because essentially, I found that Picto, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go get these power bracelets so I can do Big Pig on my first trip to Outset. And then I set the win for Great Fairy, and then I looked at my tracker and said, I don't have to do Great Fairy. Because I was even saying in my head, don't save Warp out of Mesa. Don't save Warp out of Mesa. And then I sailed over there, and then I looked at my tracker. I'm like, I have to save Warp out of Mesa.
Momo, I forgot to set my file name to Seed. So I created the second file name.
We were supposed to be Jet Seed.
I know. When I realized it, I was like, okay, I'll just go into second save, write Seed, save, and then freaking.
Yeah, we were wondering why you. We were wondering why you're doing that. It was like, is Blanc activating a bit or something? Like, what the hell? But no.
I appreciate you sticking to the bit. I had 9 locations left.
I have 11.
I have
Not bad.
Cafe Bar, Creeb, Zunari, Mineko. Technically transparent chest, but I marked it off because I knew it was dead. Ankle, Fire Mountain, and Angular Cave.
I have Angular Cave, both Private Oasis Cabana, Ankle, and Bomb Mail, and a few in Tachi. Because like when I got my command melody, I was like, okay, my last shard's in Forbidden Woods, and I went to get it.
Yeah, nice, yeah. But no, I think that again, it's like that last shard in Forbidden Woods definitely ended up like, kind of being like the final nail in the coffin for you, Blonde, because I believe at the time you didn't have hookshot or boomerang, so you couldn't have gotten it. Yeah, so like that was just kind of unfortunate how things went with how you routed it, but it happens.
I hate Tachi. I don't want it in the second seed.
I don't mind Tachi at all.
It was just, I think in this scene it was just unfortunate how, like,
Empty.
yeah, pretty much empty it was. It was, and it also had like bound blockers as well.
I really, really thought that. Well, I was kicking myself for not going Ice Ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if Ice Ring was dead, I wouldn't have been kicking myself. It is what it is. But I could have routed it in sooner. I really could have. And when Cabana was dead, I was pissed off. I was so pissed off. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I actually said that. I was just like, why? Why?
Yeah, it's a freaking another one Baron that's not hinted.
And, Tachi, logically you do need command melody, but I was just like, I saw that Darknet mini-boss was spiky, and so I just said, if this is command melody, I'm going to throw something. And then it was command melody. And I have this little stuffed bear on my desk, and so I threw it on my bed. I was just like, God damn it.
As one should.
No, I thought I was a goner after clearing Tachi like that and having to go back for soup.
Yeah.
Because I was not about to do high roll without soup. Because I did that a few days ago and it went terribly. So I just said, if I lose because I went back for soup, that's a skill issue on my part. So
Soupless high roll is definitely it's hard, but it's also something you don't really tend to practice because most seeds end with soup. So when you don't have soup, it's more just like, yeah, this sucks. For lack of a better way of putting it.
This Forbidden Woods was really not a value woods.
I want to say it had fire and ice on a shard. That was it.
Yeah, there were 2 spiky chests in there. That's it.
And they were both in the basement.
Yep.
Where was Grapple again?
Grapple is Grandma.
Grandma Mill.
Okay. I honestly, that entire seed is a blur. I'm looking at my hints right now, and I go, "What was on outset that was path to Tachi?"
I would say some seeds be like that.
What was the outset path?
Bow, I think.
It was a
It was a bow. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of outset was dead.
I also think something that might have helped me out was rushing Ghost Ship as soon as I had it, because I knew I didn't have to go NFI, so it wasn't a 50-50 or anything. I kind of just went for it, and when it was Hammer, I got very happy that I no longer had to delay Thorn, because again, even though that's not what Blanc did, I'm under the impression that that's what Blanc does.
It was definitely, you getting that Hammer first was definitely a very, like, or I guess you doing Ghost Ship as early as you did it, because again, I think you also got Hammer way earlier than Blanc did, so it definitely was one of the other things that kind of helped you there.
Did you warp to go to Angular, or did you just sail there?
At the start?
Yeah.
I warped.
Okay, I just
Why? Where did we start?
Headstone.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Okay. So this is what happened. Blanc, you sailed. Momo, you warped. I will say, take into account stream delay differences. You guys pretty much got to Angular at the exact same time.
I just peeked it when I saw it was dead.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do that for our second race too? I hate Angular peak.
Sure. I'm not that bad with it usually, but sure, I can do that for
I
second
hate
race.
Angular Peak. That's why I was just like, I'm not losing to Angular Peak. Do you want an RA? The only type of RA I will ever do to go check it first.
Honestly,
It's
base.
just like, I am not losing to this.
Yeah, I usually wait until I have both shields, then go or something. But yeah,
So I'm reading that Trez told Kit to go to bed. Is that what happened?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this back tomorrow.
Oh god.
Go to bed, Kit.
Okay.
yeah, go to bed.
Yeah, go to
I
bed.
did, believe it or not, I did plan on it eventually. I think.
Anyways, we got 30 minutes and then we can do game 2.
Yeah, so yeah, game 2 will be happening very shortly. I believe that's not restreamed, hence we are doing the interview now. But yeah, honestly, definitely good luck to both of you on game 2. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
On me anyway.
GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go to bed.
GG's.
Okay, fine.
It's 3 a.m. Get cut.
Any final thoughts from anyone besides telling Kit to go to bed?
Kit, go to bed, and also Golden. I like the seeds that you roll sometimes. They're
Sometimes.
they're interesting. They're interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
They're not straightforward, but they're also like, you know, they're not hard either.
I didn't like this one.
I'm glad that the RNG apparently works in my favor sometimes.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you for restreaming.
Yeah. Thank you, Momo and Blanc, for racing. You can watch their separate streams, I think, for Game 2. Thank you to Kit and Egg for commentating, and Kit, please go to sleep. And thank you to our trackers, J-Dude and Ice Cold Killa. We have a lot of Wind Waker Randomizer and other things on the ZSR schedule for tomorrow, so you stay tuned. There's probably going to be something on ZSR all day. With that, we're going to head out, but thank you everyone for watching, and have a good night.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
Bye.
Bye.